everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a very exciting video, which is me unstuffing my 100 envelope challenge. And as you could see, I do have a new candle. So while I was recovering at my aunt's house, my cousin and my niece were so kind enough to give me a care package. It came with candles, some snacks, a blanket. For them to even think of me to give me something, especially my niece, because it was my niece's idea, but my cousin paid for it because my niece is only, I think, 8 years old. But it was so cute for her to even think of me, and I'm super grateful. But today we're going to be unstuffing my 100 envelope challenge, and let me just do that while I talk, because I did have a plan, and you guys know my plan of me, yeah, let me just unstuff it, and then we'll fold it after, or actually, I don't even know how to do it. Okay, you know, I think it's gonna, yeah, we'll just separate the money. So yeah, my plan, as you guys know, was to put half of it towards my medical fund and half of it towards my future house. But because I do have another surgery coming up, I just had my post checkup appointment today. I will be having another surgery on September 13th, and that is to fix my wound on my forehead. So everything looks good on my nose. My stitches are completely off and my nose looks really good. So now the focus isn't on my nose, but it's on my forehead, and I'm kind of glad that everything is, how do I say it, like everything is happening so soon for my next surgery, which is in a month, instead of waiting like another 6 months. So hopefully, or I'm assuming that's my last surgery. I'm pretty sure it is. So I'll have one more surgery. And then I think once I have the amount of how much I need to pay for my last 2 surgeries, I'll probably do like a debt tracker. But like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, that this money, or at least all of it, will be going towards my future house and my surgery funds. I am off of work, so I am off of work an extra week. They had to delay it. So I was supposed to go in on the 20th. Yeah, on the 20th, but now I'm going to be going in the 26th, I think. Wait, no, I think the 28th, that Monday. So I am taking 3 weeks off in total, and I only have enough PTO for 1 week. So I will be using this money to cover my expenses, or at least have like my regular cash stuffings for the weeks that I don't have enough money for. So of course something always has to come up, which is fine. I'm glad I do have the money for it. I'm still splitting my paychecks in half, so technically this money will still be going towards my future house in a way, because I am going to be doing the same exact budget and putting it in the same exact place. It just won't be all towards my future house and my medical funds. So that's what is going on right now, and that's fine. You know, I think a lot of things come in perfect timing sometimes, and even though I did want this to be just for my future house and my medical expenses, I know this is what I should be doing with my money. And my surgeon said that I could have been off for 2 or 3 months and not go back to work until after my surgery, because it is in about a month and I go back in about a week and a half to work. I just still decided to work just because I know how hard it could be at work with not having enough teachers. And yeah, I still want to work for a bit while I can, get some PTO, and then use that for the days that I'm not working. Okay, so now that I've given you guys an update on what's going on, I'm going to answer some questions that you guys have asked. Okay, so I did ask on my previous video of my mini Mondays to ask me some questions, personal or budgeting related, if you guys had any, so I could answer some questions while I'm unstuffing this my 100 envelope challenge. Okay, so question number 1. How do I budget when I don't have a set income? I am a server and never make the same income. So what I would do is I would probably check my pay stubs from like the last 3 to 6 months and see how much, like what certain number you will always get paid no matter what. So if you always get paid at least this amount, I would maybe budget that amount each time because you've had the same income the last 3 to 6 months, and kind of just hope you get that. Probably not the best advice, but that's something that I would do. And so that's just my take. I'm not a, how do I say it? I'm not professional when it comes to money, but that's just something I would do. I would see how much I made the last 3 to 6 months and just stick to that budget because you know you're gonna get it. Next question is, how long did it take you to complete your challenge? Also, congrats. So I started at the beginning of the year and then I finished in August, which is about 8 months. I did do another 100 envelope challenge before, and that one took me 6 months. I forgot when I did it, but I've done the 100 envelope challenge about 3 times and I am done for now. If I do it again, it probably won't be for a while just because it takes so long to finish. Okay, my next question is, what's your favorite food? So I really love enchiladas. I love any Hispanic dish. Also, pasta is my favorite. What kind of TV shows do you like? I really like TV shows that have like some kind of like action or like futuristic. I was watching Dark, and that's like a German show, and it's super good. I highly recommend it. It's about like time travel and different dimensions, which is super cool. Like I feel like I'm just so into that, different dimensions and time traveling. I just finished watching Travelers a couple of weeks ago. That one's really good too. It's about people having to do missions and just time travel in a way. Then also the OA is such a good show, but sadly they didn't make a season 3, and that hurt so much because it's such a good show. And that one's about it's about near life and death experiences with some people, and they travel, and it's just so good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, it is really good. I highly recommend watching the OA, but you'll be sad that there's no season 3, but it's so good. Next question is, what are your top 3 travel destinations? Well, I've already been to Europe, and my destinations were Rome, London, and Paris, and I did that when I was 21. And then there's another question saying, what is something that we don't know about you? And I don't know if I mentioned this before. I feel like I have, but it probably has been a while. But when I was 21, so about 6 years ago, I went to Europe all by myself. It was my first time on an airplane. It was my first time traveling, and I went alone, and the airplane ride was about 11 hours, and I couldn't sleep during that plane ride, and I wasn't scared or anything. While it being my first time on an airplane, it kind of like reminded me of like a roller coaster, and like I didn't mind it. So I was 21, the airplane ride was 11 hours, and I couldn't sleep. I took Benadryl and I still couldn't sleep. And then when I got there to London, which was our first spot, it was the morning. So imagine trying to sleep for like 10 or 11 hours and then it being morning where you're landing. So yeah, that was a bit rough, but that is something that you guys probably didn't know. I definitely want to do it again, another solo trip. I really want to go to Switzerland. I want to go there so bad. I just love the green scenery, and it just looks so pretty. Okay, so another question is, best movie you watched this year? I haven't really gone to the movies. I did go see Twister, and that one is really good, the new one. seen the old one as well, but that one's a really good movie. I seen another good one that came out, I think it was in March. It's called Arthur the King, and it has Mark Wahlberg and a dog, and like they're doing this marathon race or something, and it's just such a good movie. It's like a dog, and it's based on a true story too, so you gotta watch it. Okay, next question is, what's your favorite sports team? So I am from the Bay Area, so go with Niners. We get so close to winning the Super Bowl, and it's just so depressing. Like, I don't even get my hopes up because I just fear that we're gonna lose, and we lost this year, which was so sad, but I didn't get my hopes up. But I am hoping for a Super Bowl in my lifetime. Yeah, but that is my team. I also go for the Sharks. What else? How do I stay motivated to stick to my budget / save money? I feel like my life is pretty simple. I'm not in a relationship. I do have friends, but my friends are a lot older, and whenever we hang out, it's usually at my best friend's house. That's the one where I go work out in. So we'll hang out there, or sometimes, like, rarely we'll go to the bars. But since I know my life is pretty the same, I don't really do much. I don't really go out. I feel like that's why it's so easy to save money, because you're not spending it on someone, you're not going out to restaurants. And sometimes I feel like if I have friends my age, my friends are like in their mid-30s. If I had friends my age, I feel like I'd be going out to eat a lot with them. But I don't, so I feel like maybe that's why it's easier to save money when you're single. It's easier to save money not spending it on someone or going out with them, because I know if I was in a relationship, then I'd be spending a lot more. And even though I am talking / dating someone, sorry, I don't know if you can hear me. I am spending money here and there, but I do put extra money into my budget. Like, that's why I've been putting in $50 for eating out instead of $40 or $45. It's just like small things like that, in case I do go somewhere, or I know I'm gonna do something. I just put the money for that. And there's like no birthday so far, so that's why I also depend on my miscellaneous money. I'm putting $50 every weekend or every week, and I'm not really going out a lot. There's no parties. So when you have like I guess, how do you say it? My life is boring right now, so maybe that's why it's easier to save money. But how I stay motivated is that I've always wanted to have a house ever since like I was little. I want to have my own house, and I've had my 2 jobs. I was server part-time while working full-time while being with someone, and that's like, my time was just, I had no time, just working, and just something I really wanted. You just have goals and you just want to stick to them, and you know, see how far you could come without depending on someone. So that's what I do, because you can't always depend on someone, you know. And yeah, it's kind of like my mindset growing up. You can't depend on anyone. You gotta do things by yourself sometimes, and that's why I'm trying to save my money, because even though I am not paying rent now, it doesn't mean I'm not going to pay rent or not going to pay rent the rest of my life, you know. I'm very fortunate to be able to save my money, so I'm going to do my best to be smart with it while I can. Not paying rent, not having too many bills, because I know at one point I won't be living here with my dad and my other family rent free. You know, one day I'm gonna pay rent, and it's good to know that I'll have some type of buffer when that time comes. What advice do you have to stay disciplined with saving money? Kind of like I just mentioned, that I know I'm not going to be living with my other family. I don't know how long. My goal is maybe 2 more years. But also, I was always a saver growing up. I loved saving my money. I would always put my coins in like candy canisters. Like, I don't know if you remember, like the icebreakers were like in a round circle, and like it had like 2 flaps. I would always put like my nickels or just my pennies or just my dimes in there. And I would always just save my money growing up. It's like something that I always had in me. So it's kind of easier that way, that I've always been a saver. Never really collected credit card debt. The most was like $300. Like, yeah, the most was $300 that I've ever collected in credit card debt. Thankfully, it's just, I don't know. Sometimes it's just within you, saving money, being disciplined. And also, I think like seeing something visually helps me save. Like I have my my tracker for my future house, and I know I'm very far away from 20K, but seeing like a square or two get colored every month is very motivating for me, because I know if I stick to that, eventually it's gonna come. It may not come this year, it may not come next year, but I know if I just stick to it monthly, it's going to come. So that's what helps me stay motivated too. And I think I just might, what do you call it? Fast forward the rest of this video for you guys, so it won't be too long. Okay, last envelope. So let me just put all of these envelopes back inside here. Look at this big stack of money. It could have been a lot more if I didn't have all these hundreds. But, oh, okay, let me just, for the thumbnail, you know, you always gotta have a big stack when you do the 100 envelope challenge. Okay, so I fixed my money. Now it's all nice and clean. Look at this. Beautiful. Okay, now let's get to counting. Okay, so let's do 100s first to make it a lot easier for myself. Okay, so let's, yeah, we're gonna put it back on the, on here. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 1,000 right here. '50s, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 50. So 750. And then my 20, we get a small stack. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. So plus 500. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. Plus 500. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. Plus 500. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. And then these are the last of the 20s. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 380 plus 380. And let's do all the 10s. Alright, so we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300. 10, 20, 30. Whoops. Wait, let's count. Okay, let me add this extra 20 that got stuck in there. Okay, now let me start over. Alright, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So plus 370. Hopefully that is right. Okay. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Whoops. Forgot to count the 100. So close. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 2, 3. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay, and then the last fives. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, plus 50. Okay, and then let me just move everything back. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, plus 34. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34, plus 34. Okay, this should be $12. Let's hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus 12. So I do have here $5,050, and that's how much a 100 envelope challenge will save you. Well, that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it, and thank you for still being a part of my journey. If you guys are new and like this video, I hope you would subscribe to my channel. And that is it for this video. If you guys liked it, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.